Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Jai Hind. Historical events of January 08. A journey through time of 8th January 2025 Wednesday. Today that is 8th January highlight in history. 1735. The premiere of George Frederick Handel's Adieu takes place at the Royal Opera House, Covent Garden. 1746. Second Jacobite Rising. Bonnie Prince Charlie occupies Stirling. 1790. George Washington delivers the first State of the Union address in New York City. 1806. The Dutch Cape Colony in southern Africa becomes the British Cape Colony as a result of the Battle of Blouberg. 1811. Charles Dessalines leads an unsuccessful slave revolt in the North American settlements of St. Charles and St. James, Louisiana. 1815. War of 1812. Battle of New Orleans. Andrew Jackson leads American forces in victory over the British. 1828. The Democratic Party of the United States is organized. 1835. US President Andrew Jackson announces a celebratory dinner after having reduced the United States national debt to zero for the only time. 1863. American Civil War. Second Battle of Springfield. 1867. The United States Congress passes the bill to allow African American men the right to vote in Washington, D.C. 1877. Crazy Horse and his warriors fight their last battle against the United States cavalry at Wolf Mountain, Montana Territory. 1889. Herman Hellerith is issued U.S. patent 3,95,791 for the art of applying statistics is punched card calculator. 1900. President William McKinley places Alaska under military rule. 1912. The African National Congress is founded under the name South African Native National Congress. 1918. US President Woodrow Wilson announces his 14 points as conditions for ending World War I. 1920. The steel strike of 1919 ends in failure for the Amalgamated Association of Iron, Steel and Tin Workers Labour Union. 1926. Crown Prince Nguyen Phuc Vinh Thai is crowned Emperor of Vietnam, the country's last monarch. 1926. Abdulaziz Ibn Saud is crowned King of Hejaz. 1933. Anarchist insurrection of January 1933 breaks out in Barcelona, Spain. 1936. Kashf-e-Hijab decree is made and immediately enforced by Reza Shah, Iran's head of state, banning the wearing of Islamic veils in public. 1940. World War II. Britain introduces food rationing. 1945. World War II. Philippine Commonwealth troops under the Philippine Commonwealth Army units enter the province of Ilocos Sur in northern Luzon and attack invading Japanese imperial forces. 1946. Andrei Zhdanov, chairman of the Finnish Allied Commission, submitted to the Finnish War Criminal Court an interrogation report by General Erich Bussegan, a German prisoner of war, on the contacts between Finnish and German military personnel before the Continuation War, and a copy of Hitler's Barbarossa Plan. 1956. Operation Oka. 5 US missionaries are killed by the Guarani of Ecuador shortly after making first contact. 1959. Charles de Gaulle is proclaimed as the first president of the French Fifth Republic. 1961. In France, a referendum supports Charles de Gaulle's policies in Algeria. 1964. President Lyndon B. Johnson declares a war on poverty in the United States. 1972, owing to international pressures, President of Pakistan Zulfikar Ali Bhutto releases Bengali leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman from prison, who had been arrested after declaring the independence of Bangladesh. 1973, Soviet space mission Luna 21 is launched. 1973, Watergate scandal. The trial of 7 men accused of illegal entry into Democratic Party headquarters at Watergate begins. 1975, Ella T. Grasso becomes governor of Connecticut, the first woman to serve as a governor in the United States other than by succeeding her husband. 1977, three bombs explode in Moscow, Russia, Soviet Union within 37 minutes, killing 7. The bombings are attributed to an Armenian separatist group. 1981, a local farmer reports a UFO sighting in Trans and Provence, France, claimed to be perhaps the most completely and carefully documented sighting of all time. 1982, breakup of the Bell system. In the United States, AT&T agrees to divest itself of 22 subdivisions. 1989, Kegworth air disaster. British Midland Flight 92, a Boeing 737-400 crashes into the M1 motorway, killing 47 of the 126 people on board. 1994, Russian cosmonaut Valery Polaykov on Soyuz PM-18 leaves for Mir. He would stay on the space station until March 22, 1995 for a record for 437 days in space. 1996, an Antonov An-32 cargo aircraft crashes into a crowded market in Kinshasa, Zaire, killing up to 223 people on the ground. Two of six crew members are also killed. 2002, President of the United States George W. Bush signs into law the No Child Left Behind Act. 2003, Turkish Airlines Flight 634 crashes near Diyarbakir Airport, Turkey, killing the entire crew and 70 of the 75 passengers. 2003, Air Midwest Flight 5481 crashes at Charlotte Douglas Airport in Charlotte, North Carolina, killing all 221 people on board. 2004, the RMS Queen Mary II, then the largest ocean liner ever built, is christened by her namesake's granddaughter Queen Elizabeth II. 2005, the nuclear sub USS San Francisco collides at full speed with an undersea mountain south of Guam. One man is killed, but the sub surfaces and is repaired. 2009, a 6.1 magnitude earthquake in northern Costa Rica kills 15 people and injures 32. 2010, gunmen from an offshoot of the Front for the Liberation of the Enclave of Cabinda attack a bus carrying the Togo national football team on its way to the 2010 Africa Cup of Nations, killing 3 people and injuring another 9. 2011, sitting US Congresswoman Gabby Giffords is shot in the head along with 18 others in a mass shooting in Tucson, Arizona. Gifford survived the assassination attempt, but 6 others died, including John Roll, a federal judge. 2016, Joaquin Guzman, widely regarded as the world's most powerful drug trafficker, is recaptured following his escape from a maximum security prison in Mexico. 2016, West Air Sweden Flight 294 crashes near the Swedish reservoir of Akajuare. Both pilots, the only people on board, are killed. 2020, Ukraine International Airlines Flight 752 crashes immediately after takeoff at Tehran Imam Khomeini International Airport. Also 176 on board are killed. The plane was shot down by an Iranian anti-aircraft missile. 2021, 23 people are killed in what is described as a police massacre in La Vega, Caracas, Venezuela. 2023, supporters of former Brazil President Jair Bolsonaro stormed the Brazilian Congress. Thank you very much for your patience.